Let's go. My name's Gheesling. Welcome to Game 8, Season 3. The Go Wyoming Cowboys Dynasty Rebuild. And I feel like before we get into some great recruiting news, right now I'm just getting the feedback in from the boosters regarding the tough Colorado State loss. And look, there's some discord. There's some disagreement amongst the booster community. It's getting a little bit heated. But I appreciate a couple things. Number one, everyone's being respectful. Number two, at the end of the day, we get all the boosters in a room, and guess what? One of them gets cut. Guess what comes out? Brown and gold. That's the only thing that matters. So just to further clarification, we're coming off a hot win over Boise, 28-7. We made some decisive decisions here. Who's starting, who's not. And I feel like when Wyoming's got their decisions made properly, no wavering, that's when we play our best ball. With that being said, speaking of best ball, we got some great recruiting news. How great? I'm going to tell you right now. It's so great, the screen's shaking left and right and left. All right. Rodney Thompson, 79 overall, left outside backer, has committed. Derek Carpenter won a battle with Kenny Jansen and Jake Larson. KJ and JKL. Ready to visit. Lorenzo Richardson, we signed 2 big-time tackles, a 69 and 68. You better believe it. Ready to visit. Chad and bolstered our wide receiver. You better believe his position's going to be moved. I can promise you that. In addition to that, we also signed a little Tim Patrick. Starting to sign some prospects. Huge game this week, by the way. Forget about recruiting for a second. Huge game. New Mexico. I believe they're the head of the leading the conference here. Now, we got a home game. Here's the thing, when you sign up a bunch of ball players, like we just did right here, right now, we get more points to free up. Following prospects ready to visit. First and foremost, no one's ready for visit. Visit scheduled. All right, let's see who we got here. Jonathan Nelson got a hearty lead. Let's just go sign the number 1 wide receiver in the nation. That'll calm everyone down, get us going. Got to remember, winning a national championship, it doesn't happen overnight. Doesn't happen year 3. Now, but you got to trust the sets, trust the process. Before we dab anyone up here, this has been a thick recruiting class. They took a quick little jump on us, so we don't take lightly of people stealing our recruits' Air Force. David Richardson, we're catching up on Pitt. I believe that. Kenny Jansen, that'd be a nice big time sign for us. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes. 7 signed early on. Now we got a lot of points left. You know what that means? Let's go out and steal some recruits. Now, everything's wide open at this point. No holds barred. You know, I wouldn't say it's not late in the recruiting season, but it's definitely the point where you take someone, they're gonna be a little turned. Forget that we got Jonathan Nelson, the number 1 wide receiver in the nation, ready to come play some ball. Let's go ahead and see who's locked in. Who's not locked in. All right, we passed on him, or he doesn't want to play for us. We don't need any more wideouts. Although he is 6'6". He is a 6'6" burner. We got to give him a shot just because he's got size. We don't need any halfbacks. Don't need any quarterbacks. Those DNs. We could go sign a decent corner, but decent meaning not 61 overall. All right, we got a 72 overall strong safety. He's a JUCO, no thank you. Which means he's got his ceiling is very limited. D tackle, 70 overall. We'll go after him. 65 overall, good squat numbers. This is a thick recruiting class. We don't need any more offensive players, I'll tell you that right now. DN's looking good, unless they're like a stud. Or they could throw the weights around a little bit. Pittman's a 60 overall. You know what? He's from Oklahoma. We'll do some scouting on him a little bit. Unless someone's running a 4-4, we're also not recruiting them. 63 overall. We could find a gem here, but I think Brandon Mitchell. I'm looking at the overall numbers. 63 overall. How we doing middle linebacker here? Lance Allen, 63 overall. Big squat numbers. We'll take a shot at him, coach. 68 overall halfback, no thank you. 73 overall wide receiver, JUCO, no thank you. I'm sure there's a way you could turn off JUCOs, right? Mike Rogers, 71 overall running back. Hey, look, you can never have too many running backs. 66 overall outside backer, we'll take a look at him. 65 overall DN, we'll take a look at him. I feel like we need some work at corners. Abdul Marshall, come play ball for us here, kid. So right now we're just gonna do some tagging and we're gonna do some scouting here. Chris Diggs. Yo, I got good vibes on these guys. 6'10". Pollard is gonna be a stud, I can tell you that right now. We're looking for best available here. We're looking for a high 60s, mid 70s strong. We don't need a kicker. 65 overall halfback, don't need him. 67 overall punter, no thank you. 70 overall D end, we will take a look at him. So this doesn't mean we're going to recruit all these guys. It just means we're going to start dabbing them up a little bit. We're going to do some due diligence. I do feel like we need a corner though. This is going to be a very thick recruiting class. 63, 62. I'm waiting until we see something that strikes our fan. 75 overall punter. 70, oh man, all these high 70s are junior college, which I get, you know. They've played a lot more ball than the average individual. So I think for right now, we could tag 4 more players. 65 overall outside backer. 66 overall wideout, no thank you. 67 overall halfback, no thank you. What we could do is we could also look to see who's interested in us. So we don't necessarily have to start at square one. And who are we not going after? He's a 63 overall, no thank you. I wonder if we can move his position. That would be interesting. Cornerback, 62, not what we're looking for here, kid. If you're interested, look at all these quarterbacks want to come play ball. I respect their decision. Well, yo, why didn't we get this guy? A 66 overall? Let's go get this kid, man. He can help us play ball. Looking for high overall numbers. 63 overall defensive end, Rico. 74 overall wideout. We didn't recruit him. Sign him up, coach. We've made some big time oversights here. Oh, that guy bailed on us. Made some big time oversights. Let's go tag one more. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go pie in the sky here. Cause why the heck not? You know, what we're gonna do here. We're gonna go to the Spark 100, the 100 best players in the ball club. Yo, he's 100% locked. I just want to see if there's anyone here that everyone's 100% locked. Just see if there's anyone here in like sub 50s. Oh, he doesn't want to play ball for us though. This is how you snipe a recruit right here. So the only big time guy does not want to play ball for us. Fair enough. Let's just go by best available players now, and no JUCOs if possible. But I feel like this is gonna help us. You know, this is the lifeblood of any dynasty, of any program. You know what it's called? It's called recruiting. I just want to see best overall players. So right now we're looking at best overall players that are not locked in. I mean, I would even take a shot at like a 40%er right here. But look at all these guys know where they're going to play ball. 51%. We'll take a shot at him. All right, fair enough. So now next step. So now we got all these new athletes, right, on the big board. we need to send our coaches out here to do some scouting. You know, good thing for us. Scouting, we've got it down to an exact science. All right, so first off, let's look for bonuses. 210 bonus. I still would consider taking them because we get such a big bonus on them. 67 overall. I'm looking for big bonus. 135. Average. Mike Rogers. Ooh, 74 overall. AJ McLaren. 65 overall. Good old Ricky Yates. We got to find a gem here. Abdul Marshall. Ooh, bust. Morris Davis. Okay. We will be recruiting you. And Chris Diggs. Chris Pollard. Ooh. Nunez. Be a good. Be a good, and he wasn't a good. Steve Moore. Ooh. Keith Hayden. 72 overall, still big time. We got to go get him. Oh, Gem City. Gems. All right, so now we're not going to offer everyone. But let's go look at the guys that don't have scallies. Also, who did we not? Chris Griffin. No, get him off the board, coach. -1. Chase Pittman. This has got to be a home run or he's gone. Get him off the board, coach. All these guys will be removed from the board. All right, excellent. All right, so who do we want to scally up here? I wish there was a button you could do to just recruit by overall number, but we're going to definitely offer up. Here's who we're going to offer. Chris Pollard. Brian Williams. We'll offer Alan Thomas. Mike Rogers. Give him the nod. 74 overall. Morris Davis. Give him a nod. I'm telling you, this is a thick recruiting class. A lot of red shirts of the thickness in this one. Clayton, give him a scally. Steve Moore, give him a scally. Oh, he's a JUCO. Never mind. Get him out of there, coach. Jesse Baker, get him a scally. I know we wasted some points on him. Chris Diggs, get him a scally. Keith Hayden, definitely get him a scally. Wayne Cross. I think these other guys are all wait and see. I'll go AJ McLaurin. All right. So that's what we got. Now let's dab up the rest of the guys that we got here. So this is a little bit of more of a heavy recruiting. Let's go shore him up. Glenn Hollis. Have we scouted him? Why are we recruiting this man? Coach, who put him on the big list? All right, Chris Griffin. He's 6'6" overall. I mean, he could develop. He could be a project, but let's just keep him there for a second. Who do we have a good shot at here? We're looking for a big bonus. We may go make a play for Mike Rogers. Mike Rogers. We're so far behind. Steve Moore is a difference maker. He's JUCO, though. Get him out of here, coach. So we're going to go after that halfback here. Because I think everyone else we're playing catch-up on. Give him full dab. He's the new target here. All right, with that being said, we got a massive game coming up against New Mexico. We're part of the recruiting process. You listen to boosters. Where do we need? Where do we got to plug holes? There's gonna be a lot of beef in this recruiting class. A lot of starters as well. All right, so let's take a look at the conference right now. Where's our conference at? Coach Central, ESPN, conference standings. So let's get a little tail of the tape of New Mexico here. The Jesse Pinkman, Walter Whites. All right. So we're at the top of our side, which is good. We beat Utah State. We're going to beat New Mexico. We beat Boise. So pretty much all we got to do is just get us into the conference championship. With that being said, got a big home game. Let's dial in. Get your booster sets ready. All right, tail of the tape right now. We're Traditionally, we're a 4-point favorite in this game. We're 79 overall. I believe they're 75. They're 5th in the nation rushing the ball and 15th in the nation against the pass. That's pretty impressive. It'll be a nice one. We got a lot of recruits coming in. Have 3 sacks to the D-line, 2 tackles for losses, 2 sacks to the linebacker, Kenny Jansen. You know, they're asking for a lot, but we'll see what we can do. Chambers had a big game last game. Well, that's his season totals right here. 44 for 74, 499 yards, 67 carries, 416, 8 total TDs. I like it. Injury report, salted. I feel like there's always a lot of abdominal tears. We got the crispy white golds on today. I'll tell you what. We respect every opponent, but this ball club does not lose to New Mexico. I promise you that. These look crisp, the brown and the gold. We got the Alties on today. Chambers says, I'm wearing 12. This is my house. The guarantee is still on the line. We lose a ball game, I'm done, coach. I'm sitting myself. That's what Chambers put out there. Chambers, he's everywhere. All right, now, what that still means, we still got to run our sets. You know, we're hyped up. We had a big blowout victory. We got to keep that train rolling here. All right. Very fired up here. Very fired up. We've buried all the game film. We're moving on. One game at a time. A lot of goals. Give us the ball. Give us the ball. We're chomping at the bit. A lot of our goals still in front of us. Win the Mountain West. Send the seniors out winners. Crack open a cold on. This is a touchdown. He'll return it from the 3. He makes it out to maybe. All right, let's settle in here. Got the keys to the castle right there. Chambers, 8 of 14, 124, 1 TD. Impact player, big time player.
This week, he said he's asking every single player on the team for more tickets because he has so many people that want to come and watch him.
That's right. Chambies, you know what? When Chambies came into our office and said, Coach, I can do it, or pull me if I lose. It changed the formation of this entire ball club. He's playing through injuries, you know. Even Chambers gets a little pregame jitters there, you know. First, the one thing you got, I always give credit. Always give credit to New Mexico. They don't have the best Jimmys and Joes, but they're always well schooled up. I will say that. Let's go ahead and let's go a little. Let's get a little zone split. And for the second straight game, Bigelow gets the start. You know, he played good ball here. And he's continues to play great ball here. We'll go a little fastball here. I'm okay going a little fastball. 3rd and 4. That's primetime Chambers down. What's he going to do? Is he going to run? Is he going to pass? Is he going to go vertical tight end cross? All I know, here's what Chambers is going to do. He sees that walk up outside backer right there. Looks like he's going to blitz. He sits. He sits. He's out of the pocket. Now he's scrambling. Runs with it. And easy cake. That's a late hit.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks.
This guy's the best player in the Mountain West. Gets no respect from the officials. I'm about to get tossed from this game right here. All right, let's go a little trio here. We don't need to get too crazy. Let's go. You know, let's go off tackle. This is a new. We don't run this play ever. We're gonna go off tackle here. Reason why we don't run the play. Hughes. Send him in motion. Get a block. That's not a great play for us. There's no movement inside. That's not our kind of ball. But, hey, you got to give it a shot here. All right, let's come back out. And let's run our sets out of a different formation. Let's run it out of trips offset. I'd rather run it to the weak side. This is how we want to run it. That we want to run it away from the trips because they're going to stack the trips into the boundary. And if they're in, come on, Hughes. Hughes, remove that stand-up backer from the box. All right, widen him out. There you go. Bigelow's cutting ability is big time. We'll go a little microwave ball here. We're going to take a shot. I just felt you cringe, but we're going to go 4 verticals, take a shot, you know? 2 high safeties. We got a nice check down in Bigelow. I'm telling you, he could throw the deep ball. He can throw the deep ball, but that's a true freshman in there. And he didn't check it. He didn't have his normal gloves on. All right, let's go 4 wides, and we're going to go quarterback wrap here. Let me get this drawn up here. This is an important play to draw up. All right, so that's a new play for us. We got quarterback wrap. So it's asking a lot of our tackles, but we should have hat on a hat, hat on a hat, hat on a hat. And whoever shows up, whether it's him or if he beats this guard here, it's going to be a nice kick out. Nice QB wrap. Oh, look at Biggs. You see Biggs get in there? Stick his nose in there, get a block. That's why the kid's starting right now. 3rd and 1. Chambers eating him up on the ground here. All right, so this is 4 down territory, so we're going to go curl flat right here. We got a nice curl. We got Bigelow out of the backfield. See if there's a blitz. No blitz. No blitz. Nice laser, kid. Nice laser. Hughes needs a little more spatial awareness there. We'll be all right, though.
Obviously, this offense right now is trying to maintain possession.
All right, flanker close, 1st down. What have we not done yet? We've been staying in this set. Let's go ace here. Give him a different set. Let's go ace. And let's go a wide counter here. So give him a different personnel look. This is called 10 personnel, 1 tight end. No fullbacks, 3 wideouts. Nice double. Nice double there, boys. We'll go a little more hurry up. A little more hurry up. A little fastball here. What do we got? We got anything creative in this set? Go power option here. Do we like it? I don't love it. But I love his effort, kid. He turned a loss of 2 to a gain of 3. I think we got the right guy under center. It hurts a little bit because he's not a traditional guy for us. He's not one of our traditionals. But sometimes it doesn't matter about traditionals. It's about the best man for the job, and I feel like we've learned that. Let's go curl flats here.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2, nice drive we got going right here. Here's the play. We got a nice curl out of Scott. I'm going to read that high safety.
He's on the run.
Get down. He's too valuable. He's the lifeblood of this team. All right, Chambies. We're going to go another little hurry up here. And we're going to go wide zone here. Wide zone to Biggs. Ooh, I like this play. Hat on a hat. All linemen stepping with their left foot first. Way to keep that thing tight. Hang in there, kid. I know number 20's not used to seeing this many reps, but you got to stay in there, kid, because we're going to go play action boot left here. See if we can suck in all those linebacker safety. There's single high safety. That's not what we called here, though. They're in 1 high safety. We went 4 verts. Scott, give me a stick. He's throwing darts, boys. There's. He threw the dart. We're burning the timeout. He threw the dart. He caught it, right? The dart was there. Yeah, we're challenging. That was a dart. We can't take away that dart ball. We're at a home field advantage here. They don't want Chambers to throw the deep ball.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
What?
So they review it, but there's just not enough evidence to overturn.
Coach, they don't want him to be a throwing quarterback. They're trying to hurt his draft stock. It's a great call, great play. Chambers, good work, kid. You know, they want him to be a running quarterback. You know, the stripes. All right, we're running our sets here. They don't want Chambers to shine. They don't want him to shine. All right, hang in here, boys. All right, let's spread them out here. We'll go 2 backs here. And no need to run the ball here from the half-yard line. We'll go power. Spread them out and run power here. All right, Valade, you want to earn some ball? Go get a block here, kid. You got a good block. All right. I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to need some help from the boosters on that one to get after these officials here. What's fair is fair. The kid caught the ball, got his foot down. They do not, you know, I would never accuse of any sort of payment to influence ball play, but I would hope that no boosters are paying off the officials. That's all I'm going to say about that. Surso Yeet, 16 of 28, 246 yards. All right, let's go ahead and sim this thing out. Good first drive. We ate up a lot of clock. Run the ball, run play action, run your sets, play good defense. That's how you win ball games here right now with this group of guys. 2nd and 10, 3rd and 12, 23-yard bomb, 24-yard bomb, 6-yard. You know what? 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. That's when we take over. We said, you know what? We got a brand new D coordinator. Let's come out, run a little goal line man. I don't care. We'll play man. Go press him. Go press him. Man, they got hat on a hat. I'll tell you what, that's the first time in 3 years of Wyoming football I've seen someone just dominate the line of scrimmage right there. We got dominated. And the thing I don't get on that one is we were rel-wested as well. But I'll tell you what, when you ever play the Lobos of New Mexico, you gotta be ready for a well-coached team. And all they did was get their pad level a little bit lower. Sure tackling. We're not going to break a whole lot of big ones on them. All right, let's come back out. Run our sets. That's exactly what we're going to do. The question is what formation we're going to do it out of. Let's do it out of the one we just left out of. Read option weak. This gives Validate an opportunity to get a carry here. Come on, 7-8. Oh, 13. 13 carrying on the block Wallace tradition. All right, we'll go a little fastball from the same set, 2 backs. And let's go tight power O here. Oh, they're playing right into it. Oh, they brought extra man up. They weren't ready. Biggs got 2 on that one. We'll go another little fastball here. 3rd and 4. I think we got him in the look we want here. We got slot post. That's a beautiful play right here. Just an absolute beaut. You kidding me? R1. Who's gonna run with R1 on this play? They went zone.
He scrambled.
But Chambers says you can't zone me. I was gonna dump it off. I'll tell you what. Go before you know. Know before you go. I didn't force it. I was gonna dump it right to the flats. Saw they were playing a little zone action. Let's go straight dive here.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 40.
We're learning, you know. To win a national championship, it doesn't happen overnight. You got to run sets, run your development, develop young players, put players in a position to be successful. Let's take care of business here against the Lobos. We're going to go slot cross here. I think it's a nice play. It's a nice overplay to Hughes. We got one-on-one with Keenan. I'm watching 13. Underthrow him a little bit. Good ball, kid. Good ball. Way to underthrow him. We saw there was a little tri-force forming. Had to throw it right in the pocket. All right, let's give him a different look here. Let's go ace. And let's go straight slam here. Chambers 2 of 14 for 12 yards passing. Seems like he's got more than that. We have 16 rush plays, 4 pass plays. That's not the balanced offense we'd like to run. But we're eating them up on the ground, I'll tell you that right now. Now is a perfect time for some play action. Play action bomb time. Play action comebacks, except we're going to turn them all into double bombs on the left. Bomb on the right. I'm probably going to go to Scott. No, we got too much grass here.
He's at the 30. Decides to slide.
There was too much grass. They bailed out of there. Man coverage.
With the way his offense right now is executing.
Chambers telling everyone to be quiet. Look at that. He knows what he's doing right away. Rolls out. Look at that. Just total command of the offense. Only, yeah, I was going to say I want to see the ball in the outside hand in case something happens with it. But I like it. You keep the ball. You always keep the ball in your outside hand towards the sideline in case someone pops it out. It'll go out of bounds instead of floating around. All right, we got a counter here. I think this is the counter play we don't like. Yeah, not in love with that counter play. All right, so $1:30 on the clock. Thinking about calling a timeout for our offensive linemen to get their legs back, but I think we're okay. Let's go a little trio here. And nothing needs to be forced. Let's go a little read option. We'll flip it, put trips into the boundary.
Second down.
There's a lot of hats on the hats out there. Give me Eberhardt. Eby, just give me that block. Eby didn't give me the block.
Makes it out to maybe the 13-yard line.
All right, we're going to let this clock run down here. That's what he said on Chambers. All right, we're probably going to – we'll call a timeout here. We'll let this thing run down a little bit, then call a timeout. See if we get the look we want. But we need about 6 yards. Get Chambies out of the pocket. So like I said, not in a huge rush here. We'll let our guys, we'll probably call a timeout. Here's going to be our play, though. Drag under.
And so it's another third down upcoming here.
I just want our guys to be full strength here. Unless they gave us an egregious look. I will run it here. I'll tell you what. Chambers is throwing darts today. He's throwing darts. These guys got to squeeze the ball. But look, you got to remember, and this is one of the things I think the boosters forgot a little bit. And it's my fault for not bringing it up. We lost a senior-laden receiving core. Akwali, Conway,
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal.
the really good guy that we never threw the ball to. The Rocket Ishmael. We lost a pretty big concerted receiving core that maybe covered up some of Chambers' rough spots last year. But nonetheless, here we go. Starting the third quarter. 2nd and 4. 3rd and 4. Come on, D. Get a stop. Get us 3rd and 2. They got the stop. 4th and 1. All right, they're punting. Let's go return right. All right, so we got a 3-point lead. I'm telling you, this New Mexico team, I feel like we haven't made any mistakes.
Awaits the snap.
And it's a really tight ball game. You got to give credit to the Lobos here when they're ugly uniforms. But a lot of ball left to be played. They do not want to give cold on a ball here. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Skirt.
He fields upon it the 20.
All right.
He has it on the corner.
We're going to come out and do what we do, you know? A tight ball game, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't got to call up Dick Botkiss. You don't have to call up Dennis Erickson. You just come out and do what you do. And what do we do in Laramie, Wyoming with a 3-point lead? We run
Both squads are
our
now. Let's
sets.
see what happens on this next drive.
All right. Ooh, they're playing 100 yards off. Hughes, get that block, kid. Hughes, get that block, kid. Give him a little inside read here. Nice cut up there, Chambers. It's touchdown time. I'm telling you, Chambers is due. I want to pack him in tight here. We're going to go I formation. We're going to pack him in tight. Do we have a tight eye? Pack him in tight here. Play action, bomb. Play action, tight end leak.
So it's second down.
2nd and inches.
They
They got one high safety. Send Scott. Send Prater on the go. Read that safety. Give him a shot, coach. Oh, he's running. He's still running. These guys got to squeeze the ball here, coach. All right, let's go ace. I'm telling you, The stats are not going to show up for Chambies, but my man's putting it on the money today. All right, let's run to the 3 technique. The guy on the outside shoulder of 54 here. Bigelow just put his head down. I respect it. It's not how you don't want to teach that because you don't want to lead with your head, but the kid's playing good ball right now.
Some nice blocks to allow that back to get in there for some extra yardage.
All right, let's go Pisty, and let's go read option. I like running read option out of Pisty. It's a different look.
From their own 45-yard line.
All right, what do we got? Oh, come on, 80. 80 got the double block, man. We're always just 1 block away. I saw 2 out there. 2, you hold that block. Chambers is getting a new Porsche from one of the boosters. All right, 2nd and 8. Let's continue to mix things up. Slot wing out of Pisty. And let's go power O. So we got a little time on this one. We should be able to draw this bad boy up.
Wyoming holds a field goal.
So here's the play. He should go 2nd level, down or here. This is going to be an interesting play. Probably right there. Kick out. So this is the guy. We're leaving that man alone right there. It's not how it worked out.
Decent run here, right side.
I feel like we don't got that 2nd step, you know? We don't have that break tackle ability. And I know there's people saying, well, there's one guy on the bench that has that break tackle ability. I know who you're talking about. You don't think I know who you're talking about. Give me straight power here. Straight power.
And once again,
We're running power the same direction here. Flip that, run it to the field. I think I like it to the boundary better. All right, decision time here. We got to go. We're midfield. Yeah, you know what? We probably should have ran our sets there, but if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. So let's go Y cross flood here.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field.
Look, you got to go out and win these ball games. They got 1 high safety. Of course they're going to taunt us. They want us. I changed Scott to a curl. And give me Bigelow to an out. Nice ball, kid. Nice ball, kid. He put it at his ankles, but still a great ball.
That's such a huge letdown for this defense.
All right. He had to make some changes on the fly here. Let's go straight dive. Chambers 3 of 7 for 28. That just doesn't seem right. How is that right? Hat on a hat. Oh, nice job, 5-4.
He's at the 20, and he's level at the 18-yard line.
Bigelow, he just had to crack 100 on that one. 16 for 89 yards. These stats are not right. We need someone to officially check these stats. Let's go flanker close. We're doing a good job running the ball, so let's go wide trap here. So we're going to trap the end man on the line of scrimmage, which I think is going to be a 2nd level player here. Not that, but I think we're going to be trapping this guy. Down, probably down, trap. It's going to be a nasty play. Oh. But that's all right. We'll head into the 4th quarter. Throw your 4s up in the comments. This is anyone's ball game. It's a big drive right here. It's so big, I just talked myself out of that last play, and we're going to go just straight read option.
3 quarters of action, tight ball game, and now it's the 4th quarter, and this will decide it.
Flip this play, boys. Oh, look at Chambers darting in and out. All right, Chambers almost has 100 on the ground too. 2nd and inches. Let's go double stack. We haven't run a whole lot of double stack in the past couple weeks. Double stack, straight dive. We don't need to be fancy here. We just need the points. Double stack, straight dive. All right, boys. Oof. They're stacking inside. We still got a hat on a hat. I'll tell you, man, in a one-on-one situation, I like Biggs, man. He's gashing people. Let's go wishbone here. I still like us just running straight. Let's go straight zone here. We end up going ace here, ace straight zone. 3-3 stack.
Wyoming is up by 3.
You just got to find the hole, get ready to cut back here. Good tackle. They got ball players too. All right, they got ball players too. Second and goal. Let's think where we are. Second and goal. We're going to go I formation. Twins. And so you got the speed to get on the edge. Let's find out. New play for us here. They got a corner out there. I don't like that. Can we run it the other side? This side I like. Now hear me out. Prater wide trade. Prater wide trade. We can't wide trade him. Get in there, kid. Let's go. I didn't like that corner sitting out there. We flipped the play. Chambers has the ability to assess the defense, flip it. We're playing good ball right now. All right, 9-point lead. Look at that. Look at this cutback right there. Against the grain, taking shots to the dome. This is a tough game here. Drive this thing home, kid. Right guard did not get blown out. War Memorial Stadium. Hey, good job, kid. I'll tell you what, ever since we've been decisive with our personnel, things have just seemed to go our way a little bit here. 7-yard pass. 30-yard bomb. 14-yard pass. Our defense has been Swiss cheese. 10 yard against the offense. 2nd and 13. 1st and goal. 23. What is going on with our secondary? They're going 3 wides. We'll go 4-3. And we're going to house call.
1st and goal from the 3. Let's see if they can muscle this one in.
Crack open a cold on. Nice tackle, kid. 24-7 looks a whole lot better than 17-14. All right, good job, boys. What do we got here? They're going 3 wides again. Let's go 3-3-5. Give them a little different look here. And 5 seconds to pick a play. LB dogs. I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be the free safety here. And we got man coverage across the board. Edge pressure. Get off the block.
Missed tackle. Touchdown, Lobos.
I got ball players too, man. All you gotta do, bring your feet, keep your head up, bow your neck, wrap up, grab jersey. We don't have that problem. Now we gotta go out. I don't think they're gonna onside it with 3 timeouts. All right, you know what? Chambers been in this position before. Go out, get a first down. We got this thing. We got defensive issues, man. We solve our.
17-14.
We got our offensive issues solved, and now we got defensive issues. It's the job of a head coach. You always got to fix it. That's why you get paid in booster money. All right. We got to get a first down. We also got to keep the ball on the ground. So I'll tell you what, who do we trust with the ball in their hands? I'll tell you right now. Run our sets. You want to win the ball game, you do it by running your sets.
It's this drive that could really dictate.
Oh, this is an almost automatic give. Gentry. No man coverage for you. Snap it. Got Chambers sticking his nose up in there. All right, 2nd and 7. What if we had success? We've had success in ace, going hat on a hat. I like just a straight dive here. I feel like we've had a good job. We don't need to pull any linemen. Let's go HB slam. What we'll do is we'll probably flip this play.
Ball on the 48.
No, we'll keep it. Give me something dirty. Give me a wide trade? Give me that extra blocker right there. Good job, Biggs. 3rd and 3. They got to burn their 2nd timeout. We need 3 yards. What do you do here, kid? We got to have 3. Let's go. You know what? I don't want to run read option. We got to get a couple yards here. So straight dive if I don't like the line. Oh, this is here. Oh, this is, what are they doing? Why are they running this defense against a straight dive? Give him the ball, kid. Give him the ball, kid.
the
Should be
middle
ball
for the
game
next
time.
I think the
Javon
defense
goes
started to
over
be
100
concerned
yards.
about the outcome of this game. That was a huge first down. by
We
the
didn't call a
offense. At
timeout.
this point, you wonder if the defense can make a play.
What is
to
that
get their
called,
own
deep
offense
six?
Back out of the field.
All right, hang in here. Let's come out and run. Nothing crazy here. Just go straight zone here with the fullback lead.
It's first down.
All right, protect the ball here, boys. Protect the ball here. Nice cut against the grain. I'm okay with that. All right, this should. I mean, we gotta run a couple more plays. So if you're gonna run a couple more plays, you might as well run your sets. You know. I think what we got going here. I think we got Bigelow over 100. Look at the play selection. That almost makes me cringe a little bit. 34 rushes, 7 passes.
He's into the open field. Slides down to the ground.
He may go over 100 yards rushing too. We may have 2 100-yard rushers.
The defense's only hope is they've got to try to rip that ball away from the quarterback or the running back.
Spread, flex, straight dive. I want to get one more score on these guys. You don't come to Laramie and think you're something.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Nice bait work with that backer. You see, we stepped right. He flowed that way. We cut back the other way. Dr. X is wonder what happened to his burgeoning career. He had something special going. Straight dive. Dr. X is just puzzled on the sideline solving quadratic equations. Give him the ball here, coach. Bigelow's out here scrapping for every yard.
The defense has got to do a better
We're not going to
job
call a
of being more
timeout, but
aggressive.
we're trying to give him another touchdown here.
In much of a hurry. They're working the clock. You know the chances are they're going to run the football. That allows the defense to pin their ears back and get aggressive.
There's going to be some questions on this play.
Defensive lineman holding up against the offensive line, and the linebacker.
Chambers wants it. He deserves it.
Downhill, making plays against the running back.
It is he throws, and it's going to be picked off. Big interception by this defense, and now they hand it over to their offense with a chance to seize the momentum of this game.
Well, all right, what would a game be without Chambers throwing at least one pick, you know?
First down.
We can't lose this game. They got no timeouts. Our defense, it's time for our defense to step
Here's a
up.
quick throw.
Let's go!
And that's going to wrap this one up.
Blake and Baker just wanted a chance to flex there a little
He
bit.
just made a huge play right there. He knew what was coming all along.
Said, Coach, give me another shot here, Coach. You got it. You got it, kid. Do we need it? No. But do we trust him? Yeah.
5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
Hughes, you're on a go route.
Fires it
How?
quickly. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it.
It was 2 receivers, one defender. Guess that's just not. That's not. This is what people are gonna. This is what the boosters are gonna dwell on here on this one. But Chambers is gonna silence him right here. Gentry, you're going to, kid. Stem inside.
Gets rid of it quickly. In the air. It's intercepted. Defense just
I think it's a good reminder why we ran the ball 24 times. You got to win how you can win. Let's pretend we didn't end the game like this.
They line up at the 8. First down. And it all comes down to this. One last chance to throw.
We're trying. You know what? That's me trying to make Chambers something he's not. Nonetheless, we're happy. A victory is a victory. Did that sour the victory a little bit? Maybe. But a victory is still a victory. As a well-coached New Mexico Lobo ball club team.
I think we all came in expecting
We're going to take,
see
you
that
know
star
what?
player
Chambers
really
did what he had to
shine.
do. We kept the
And
ball on the
fact that
ground.
they didn't have a
You know?
great game
And if
from
we
him
got to keep
and
the ball on the
still
ground to
won
be
the
a ball
football
player,
game, boy, I walk away from this
that's what
game
we
as
do.
a
You know,
viewer
I
just
think
thinking
I think when we
even
do
that
keep the
much
ball
more
on the
about
ground,
this team
play
than
good
maybe what I
defense,
thought
which we
prior to the
didn't do
football game.
today, which why this game was a little bit tighter than it needed to be. But let's go ahead and see. I'll tell you what doesn't lie. The ball doesn't lie and the stats don't lie. Let's take a look at our stats. Chambers, that's not. I can't believe he completed 3 passes. I just feel like that's not correct, but I just got done saying the ball doesn't lie. Almost had 2 100-yard rushers. Bigelow really was big time for us. Receiving wise, D. Hughes, these guys. That's what I'm talking about. So he had 3 drops. We should have been a little bit better than that. Nonetheless, a victory is a victory is a victory. Now, ugly wins are still a good win because they all count 1. We needed that win. We now move into the steadily hasteful position at the front of our side of the conference. Let's see what happened around the league here. Louisville beat Houston. Any other major upsets that we care about? There are none. So our offensive coordinator gained another level. I don't know if I could co-sign that, but here's what I will co-sign. Wyoming Cowboys 5-3 in the driver's seat right now for the conference as long as Colorado State doesn't go on a tear. Up next, our next game, we played Nevada. I think Nevada's on the other side. We played UNLV in Nevada. We don't know much about them, an unknown opponent, but nonetheless, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're a booster and you like winning, booster who likes to win, reward these players with an envelope full of likes. Also, running down on time to buy your Run Your Set shirt. Link is in the description below. And as always, we'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the continuation of the most legendary dynasty you're seeing from humble beginnings, 5-3, to moving the needle. I'll see you guys next time.